Hello, Loeuwis. You know, you mentioned House, and it's funny because I used to watch House when it was on TV. I think House was actually kind of my first hour-long TV drama that I was like really into. And I guess as a result, maybe I kind of have a weird relationship with House because I think it's kind of shaped my conception of what a TV drama is. But you've actually struck upon what my chief complaint is for all of fiction, which is that it's all fake. It's all fake! Like, the protagonist is just gonna succeed because that's what protagonists do. That's what happens to protagonists. But I mean, at the same time, you know, the writers can always, you know, use that assumption and sort of subvert it by having, you know, the protagonist fail somehow and then they grow as a person or whatever. So fake! Every now and again I just stop and think about how manufactured it all is, which, you know, obviously. Like, I know you watch Suits, and I haven't seen the most recent season yet, so, you know, no spoilers, but, like, the idea that, you know, someone could con their way into a law firm and, like, just sort of work there without getting caught, despite having not gone to law school or anything, it just doesn't make any sense. Your average person just does not succeed as much as your average protagonist does. Then I remember, you know, we don't really tell stories about the average people. We tell stories about the ones who succeed, you know, like the really lucky ones. I don't know, now I kind of really want to see a show about a reckless doctor who just continually kills his patients and then gets fired and then can't get rehired because no one will hire him. I mean, like, 127 Hours would probably be a very different story if the guy didn't survive. But it's all told in, like, hindsight, so, you know, we kind of already know that they do succeed, so now that makes the story leading up to their success interesting, I guess. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is, like, it kind of makes sense. It's such a staple of storytelling because that's, I mean, I imagine that, like, when we were, like, hunter-gatherers, you know, the hunters would come back and tell the story of their success. And we know that they succeeded because they came back. So I guess that must be, and I'm not like an anthropologist, so I don't know if anything that's true, but like that, I guess conceptually it makes sense to me that like we still to this day tell stories like that. I don't know, I guess it just kind of feels like Chekhov's gun, like, you know, okay, well, this is just something we've all understood is true of stories because that's just how stories work. And so if we ever encounter a story where that is not true, then it doesn't feel like a story, I guess. So I guess what I'm asking for is impossible. But even so, I really would like to see someone attempt to write a story where they are not in control of whether or not the characters succeed or fail. But I think what I'm describing there is basically just Dungeons & Dragons, so I guess it would look something like that. Loeuwis, I will see you tomorrow.